Alright, so we're back on the road again. I'm trying to sit back far enough to where the camera on my head will be able to see out the mirrors. I'm trying to watch the road while I'm flipping my head around there. So that sound was a lane departure warning, the little buzzing sound. And if you look on the dash here, you can see right here, you can see radar. So adaptive cruise control allows me to see how fast the vehicle in front of me is going, how far away it is, how many seconds have to respond to that, like if they stop suddenly. There's also a collision mitigation system, so if for some reason, you know, I don't hit the brakes, the collision mitigation system will hit the brakes itself. Now this isn't a self-driving vehicle. I have to be, you know, present. But if I lose consciousness for some reason or whatever, it's better than nothing. So, this is Trucker Path. I've got another company navigation system here, which I'm not showing. But we're coming into Hot Springs, Arkansas, headed up to Kentucky from Waco. Started my trip in Dallas, went down to Waco, came back, and I had to go around a pretty bad accident on I-35 North, around exit 396. They were taking everybody off on exit 391, and yeah, it wasn't bad in terms of the police were there on the alternate route that they routed us through, basically motioning us through stop signs, so nobody had to stop at a stop sign, so there was no big backup. I think we went on Route 77, and yeah, I overnighted up here in Arkadelphia at a rest area, which wasn't bad. I prefer rest areas over like a pilot or Flying J. I'm kind of an OTR trucker that doesn't like truck stops. Like, I'll avoid them. Like, if I don't take a shower for a week, I'm fine, man. I got, like, other ways to take care of that here. Do an alcohol bath, do, you know, the towelettes, whatever, you know, the wipes, baby wipes, whatever, body wipes, dude wipes. And, here, I prefer rest areas. They're not much better. Usually the bathrooms in most of the rest areas are pretty gross. The one I was just at, basically at a prison style toilet. It's all stainless steel with no lid and anti-vandalism mirrors, and yeah, so is what it is. Greatest country in the world, yet all the facilities are basically the same thing you'd find in a prison. Go figure. I don't want to sound negative, but you can't help noticing things, and I definitely prefer the rest areas over the truck stops. So anyway, here we are headed through Arkansas, Hot Springs, up to Kentucky, somewhere above Bowling Green, but south of Louisville. And who knows what they got in store for me next. But thank God it's a drop and hook. It's not a live unload or live load, or well, I'm hooked up now. People tend to self-medicate. Yeah, that's my CV up there. I don't know if you can see that. That's a Radioddity 10-meter radio that you can convert to 11-meter, which is CB, and it does all the European bands and all that. It also does FM. It was like $50, and it's got all the controls right in the handset. So. And it's considered high power, like double the normal wattage that you would get on a CV. But it's a pretty basic radio. So got that, and I've got a 2-meter, 70 centimeter dual band with a diamond NMO mount on the passenger side mirror, external mirror. But yeah, where was I? Anyway. Everything in this truck distracts you. Yeah, I was distracted about what I was talking about. Everything on this. The truck itself beeps at you, it buzzes at you if I get too close to another vehicle in front of me. company I'm working for, they don't want you more than 300 feet. So I'm 387 feet from the guy who's now changing out of the lane up here, and I probably need to get over because, yeah, not sure what that is. Oh, that's what the guy in the CV was talking about, hot shots in the right lane, going slow. And yeah, we're all slowing down here, so and we're at 290 feet. I can show you the collision mitigate or the distance warning at around 250 feet. I'll get a distance warning saying that I'm following too close. It'll beep, it'll flash. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up to this guy. But so on my cruise control, if I put my foot on the accelerator and I get closer than 250 feet, it'll start beeping. That also logs following too close warning that'll go to my dispatch, essentially. And if I get too many of those warnings, they'll write me up. Also, there's a lot of things that you can do at the company I'm currently working for. That they're a very safety conscious company. They're a very old company. They're a big company in the industry. I feel very fortunate to work for them currently. Although I'm working at a cents per mile. I'm not going to tell you, but it's probably less than my dad made in the 80s when he first started driving truck. And my dad, I think, did it for a couple of years. He thought it'd be fun, and as it turns out for him, it wasn't very much fun. He was doing it out of Delaware, and he was running up and down the East Coast. So towards the end of his trucking career, he was mostly sitting on a garbage dump in the north end of New Jersey and deadheading back. So they were intentionally giving him stuff where he wouldn't make money. And the equipment he was running, he was telling me that he would have airline problems, and they wouldn't come out and fix it. They'd just say, hey, I don't know what you're going to do, but you're going to have to figure it out yourself. So my dad took vice grips, folded over the airline, and vice gripped the airline off and drove it back with non-working brakes, and damn near jackknifed because of that. And anyway, neither here nor there. My dad probably made about what I'm making now, or more. Actually, probably made a little bit more than what I'm making now, cents per mile. But I'm getting 2,000 to 3,000 miles a week, so my log will look good, and I'm doing this job for the experience. I would love to stay on with this company if they get me on a dedicated account, if they train me on bulk. I've got my X endorsement, so hazmat and tanker. I would love to do bulk training with them. I'd also love to do flatbed training. But I'm running 53-foot dry van right now in a Freightliner Cascadia sleeper. It's a late model 2023, and everything about this truck is automated. There's no shifting a gear shift. You don't make shifting decisions in this truck. You can put it into manual and start shifting it, but if you do, it'll complain, and I believe it also generates alerts to tell the company that you're running it in manual and trying to shift it yourself. They want you to use cruise control mostly so that you can achieve a higher miles per gallon number. So right now I'm getting 8.5 miles per gallon over the last 450 miles, and my current gross vehicle weight is 50,000 pounds. So that's pretty damn good, getting close to 9 miles per gallon. And I'm running 65. So when I can, I run as fast as I can go. This is governed for 65 max. Doesn't matter. You push the pedal, use adaptive cruise control. It's 65. You get 65, and that's it. And there's also, I found out that if you want to be smarter than the vehicle and smarter than the system that the company has set up, and you're going down a hill and you want to pass somebody and you're deadlocked where you can't go faster than they can, you can flip this out of gear, and going downhill it won't engine brake, and so you can go faster than, normally the vehicle no matter what you do, if you're going down a hill, it will not go faster than 69 miles per hour. But if you flip it out of gear while you're in cruise control or whatever, you can kind of freewheel, and you'll generate what they call a critical alert, and it'll alert. It basically generates a thing that if you do it too much, you're definitely going to get written up and possibly fired. If you go over, I think it's 72 or 73. I don't understand anything that guy just said. Yeah, if you go over 72 or 3 or 4 miles an hour, I forget what it is, it generates an alert, and basically your dispatch will, they'll write you up. They'll definitely talk to you about it if you keep doing it. I don't think they thought about people flipping it out of gear, because I told them when they said, hey, you had an alert here for going, speed, excessive speed. I was like, yeah, I was trying to pass somebody down a hill, and I like to play with stuff. So, dude, you are nowhere near close enough. Get a lot further. There you go. There you go. Watch my hood mirror. I love the hood mirrors. One of the trainer that I worked with at this company, you got to go through their training. He basically said the hood mirrors will tell you everything you need to know. Anyway, alright, I'm headed in construction, so I'm going to quit talking here and focus on my driving. So, I'm signing out for now. Just wanted to film a little bit more what it's like driving at night, and I'll get some more HatCam during the day. So, see y'all later.